Hello, relatives. Welcome to this week's Schlag Bite for the week, January 30th, 2017, entitled Come Together, America. I have been trying not to get caught up in the Trump Derangement Syndrome, a disorder characterized by railing against every word that Donald utters or action that he takes. But I gotta tell you, it's been hard. I keep wanting to believe that somehow the magnitude of the office of the President of the United States of America will become less captivated by his own grandiosity, but it's not happening. After his inaugural address, I was left feeling dark and dismal by his portrayal of an America in decay, its politicians self-serving and out of touch with the people. But he said no longer, from this day forward, and for the first time in our history, the people will become the rulers of their own country, and he would be their voice. How did this privileged kid who studied in private schools, avoided the draft, who was morally bankrupt, become the voice of the people? The Donald said that he would heal the divisions in this nation, because he knew we were one people united by our love for this country. We're all patriots, he said. Americans of every color and creed bleed the same color blood to protect America. From now on, it's America first. Our interests will determine our policy. We will protect ourselves. We will be safer. It will lead to prosperity. We will win like never before, and America will become great again. But listening to him, I felt a chill of bygone days, those days of McCarthy and the Nazis. He disdains the press, and if you disagree with what he defines as America's best interest, you know you're going to be labeled un-American. The Donald's preaching of isolationism and protectionism has seen a rise in hate groups of every description. He is not bringing us together. And I think that our resentment and anger is eating away at our souls as Americans and leaving us spiritually bereft. How are we going to bridge the gaps that divide us? How can we come together as a people with common values and goals? The way is to come together in community. Diverse groups talking to each other about our shared interests. It is not deranged to be frightened by this pathologic narcissist. We need to be marching in protest, speaking out loudly, writing to our legislators. That's what good citizens do. And it doesn't matter if you wear Bermuda shorts or a turban. If you work in fields or high-rise buildings, this nation is built on lots of people from lots of different places coming together to actualize a vision of what can happen in a democracy where there is freedom of speech and justice and equality as the law of the land. Let's continue to tell that story about who we are and what we stand for to all those generations still to come. Otherwise, the fear and hate mongers will redefine what it is to be an American. So that's what I have to say, relatives, this week. Fare thee well in these difficult times, and if you want a chance to enliven your spirit and remind yourself of what's possible to heal in community, come to the Clowntown Healing Fest. At the end of February in Phoenix, Arizona, we will demonstrate how it is that we heal better in communities. Have a great week. Touch each other in good ways. Remember, we are all connected. I say this for all my relations. Mitakuye.